This is Wilma Irene Moore. She was the only child of Ernestine, and that is Ernestine sitting there to the right. Ernestine was the sixth child of Howard Maston Walker and his first wife, Georgia Anna Guthery. As a matter of note, Ernestine and her sister, Ora Mae, were two sisters who married two Singleton brothers. This is Loradell Pauline Singleton Dickerson, and she is a daughter of Ora Mae, Teno's sister. We always refer to her as Aunt Bay. I remember the day that this was taken, and I think the thing that struck me the most was how Teno almost never spoke, and if she did, it was very, very quiet. Wilma was a great lady, and she would become Frida's best friend because she was a buyer for Belk. This is my mama to the left. This was just a summer visit, and as it turned out, Tina actually died that fall. She was not in good health, as you could see from looking at her. I think she had early stages sometimes of dementia because she kind of sit and stared every now and then. This part of the film was taken in Norlina, North Carolina, and this was Teno's funeral. This is Uncle Elbert, my daddy's half-brother from Alabama. He was a character. This is his son Howard, who always we referred to as Uncle Howard. And his wife Lou was Aunt Lou, or my Alabama mama. All the way to the left is Betty Faye Moore, who was Wilma's daughter, my mama, and then Elbert again. Teno, whose funeral it was Elbert's sister. Elbert was the second child of Howard Maston Walker and his first wife. This is my Uncle Bradford, who was my mom's brother's little dog, Poco. He looks cute as a button, but he would bite you in a heartbeat. As he got older, he became mean. You can tell that's my Uncle Bradford. He's got that STP pen, pocket pen protector in his pocket. Always had one for as long as I ever knew him. This is Jury Moore on the left, Elbert in the center. This is Walter Moore. This is Wilma's husband. This is Wilma again, with her daughter Betty Faye in the background. There's Betty Faye. She was always a very pretty girl. Jury was a nice young man. This is me out to the barn shooting my .22 rifle. When I look at this, I'm stunned to believe that in 23 days I would be in the United States Army. This was a beautiful tree outside of the Blaylock Funeral Home in Warrenton. That's me to the left, Elbert, and then my Uncle Suz to the right. The film doesn't justify the color. It was the most brilliant orange that I've ever seen in my life. This is a good shot of Elbert and Uncle Suz, and Uncle Suz would have been Teno's nephew, and that's myself in the background. This is my daddy finally coming to the background in the center.